Good evening, everyone. Hello, welcome to my live stream. I'm calling this a Colorado Q&A. I've been a Coloradan for 24 years now, and that's long enough, I think. I live in Westcliff, Colorado. It's about 1 hour southwest of Pueblo in Custer County. And let's talk about Colorado topics. I've got my Sangre de Cristo Mountains topographical map, and I got this San Luis Valley brochure. And we could talk about everywhere in Colorado, the mountains, Denver, whatever, the North Front Range. Let's talk about I want to talk about Southern Colorado because that's where I live. The Great Sand Dunes, Let's talk about Salida. Let's talk about my town, Westcliff. All right. Now I'm a little bit. So it's called the Colorado Q&A. Just go ahead and ask questions about Colorado in the chat section, or if you're watching this afterwards, you can just ask in the reply section. I used to work at the Colorado Welcome Center in Trinidad, Colorado. I used to work there. So it's really an easy job. You just sit at the counter and you be friendly. You tell people where the bathroom is. Most people just want to use the bathroom. They may look at all the literature, the tourism brochures, and you answer questions as best as you can. I'm reasonably well traveled. So hey, and I did a not too shabby of the visitor center. This is an old one. Let's see here. Colorado Visitor Center. Where is it here? Hold on. Hey, Sam the King. How are you this evening? Where's the Colorado Visitor Center? I'm looking for my not too shabby. Here it is. The Colorado Welcome Center. That's what I had it labeled. Right here. Here's the not too shabby. Not too shabby. There you go. The Colorado Welcome Center. Hey, I went out for a second. My internet went out. Let me play that again. If I get disconnected, I'm sorry. All right. Let me take this hat off for now. And by the way, I'm totally out of character, I guess, or whatever, because I've got a Montana mug that I'm sipping coffee out of, and I'm wearing my University of Texas El Paso t-shirt right here. University of Texas El Paso t-shirt. All right. So it doesn't fit with Colorado, but anyway, let me play that Colorado Welcome Center video again. Here we go. It's the Colorado Welcome Center. Not too shabby. Oh yeah, there you go. So yeah, that was a bunch of years ago. 2017, 2016. Sam the King, how are you? Tom, how are you? Sam King, you asked a question. Can you carry a gun around in Colorado? I don't know. We definitely have open carry laws. See, it's an open carry state. So we've got that. I don't know about conceal and carry. I think you need a permit for concealed weapons. So there you go, Sam the King. Sam the King, since you're into Western history, I'll wear my cowboy hat. So I got this at where did I get this? Did I get this at Murdoch's in Salida? No. I got it at the Big R in Canyon City. So Sam the King, come to Colorado. I'll hook you up with some nice Western wear. We'll get you a nice hat, some Western shirts and some boots. Seriously, you got to come. So, yeah, I got a Montana mug. I got this, I think it was $1. And because it's damaged on the top. Here, I'll show you. See how it's damaged? See the white? So there's a guy in Villa Grove that makes mugs and pottery for many organizations. And, he makes some for Montana. And he's got a clearance area where all the mugs that he can't sell for wholesale, he sells for $1 or $2. So, Sam the King, you got to come out. Sam the King, you got to come out to, look, I'm biased. I live in Colorado. I'm definitely a Western guy. Colorado, New Mexico, and Arizona are my 3 states that I love. You know what I mean? And hey, Ree. And so Colorado, New Mexico, Arizona, those are the 3 that are closest to my heart. You know what I mean? So, but if you want to fly to New York and just spend time around New York and Connecticut, that's fine. Or, just don't go to Iowa or Kansas, that you won't see much there. So, all right. Sorry if I offended anyone. So this is a Colorado Q&A, okay? What other questions do you have? Sam the King asked a good question about guns. What other questions about Colorado? You got to come to West Cliff, Colorado, and you add an E at the end. Everyone Google my town. If you type in West Cliff, Colorado, and then some images, you click on the image search, and you'll see all the pictures of the mountains. We got big mountains, to the west, the Sangre de Cristo Mountains. So it's very nice. By the way, I made 2 not too shabbies today. And here's the one. Here's the one I did. Well, I promoted Silver Cliff, which is our neighboring town right here. Silver Cliff is a dark sky community. Not too shabby. Also, and then I made one of laundry detergent. It's all right. It's tropical scent laundry detergent. Not too shabby. Oh, yeah. There you go. So, and on Wednesday, I did a live stream in Cotopaxi, which is right on Highway 50. So it's between Canyon City and Salida in Fremont County, Bighorn Sheep Canyon. And there was a bump sign. It's all right. It's a bump sign. Not too shabby. I did it. Wasn't that a great live stream? The Cotopaxi live stream. Sam the King, Ree, Tom. It's Saturday night, 6 p.m. And we're just going to do a live stream. Let's see what happens here. Thank you to all 4 people watching. Please comment. I'm promoting this on Twitter, though. I am live streaming right now, period. Please join me and my friends, exclamation point. It never gets the yes. And I got to text Brandy. Brandy, I'm live streaming right now. Join us! Exclamation point. So there we go. Hello to all 4 people watching. Please say hello. Please click like. If you don't even do anything, just click like. Will you do me a favor and click like for my humble or not so humble ego? Hey, Phantom. I'm doing a live stream and we're talking about Colorado topics. All right. I'm not an expert, but I've lived in the state for 24 years. I've lived I've been all around the state. I've lived in Westcliff. Hold on a second. Somebody's knocking. Is this Arthur? I do not have any butter. I'm sorry. I'm doing a live stream though. You want to say hi to my friends?
No, I don't.
All right. I'm sorry I can't help you.
Oh, you're all right.
All right. Okay. Arthur knocked on the door. I said he asked if he needs butter, and I don't have any butter. So then I said, but hey, do you want to stop by and say hi to my friends? I'm doing a live stream. And he was like, no. Anyway, hey, Brandy, how are you? This is a Colorado Q&A. We're talking about Colorado topics. All right. I've lived in this state for 24 years. I've hiked. I've done a lot of hiking. I worked at the Colorado Welcome Center in Trinidad. I did. I volunteered and they paid me too. That's a long story. I've also lived. Okay. I've officially lived. I lived in Colorado Springs. I've lived in Manitou Springs. I've lived in Buena Vista. I lived in Fruita, which is just outside of Grand Junction, way out west of Grand Junction. All right. I lived in Trinidad. I actually lived in Smellytown. I lived in Smellytown for 9 months. All right. I lived in Smellytown. All right. And I've been in Westcliff now for 3.5 years. So I know the state. I've hiked 21 14ers. I've done 8 or 9 repeat hikes. I've hiked a whole bunch of 13ers and 12ers. So anyway, all right. I don't mean to I think I can answer your questions about Colorado. So Brandy, thank you. You love my license plate? The not too shabby. Here, wait, let's see here. Where's my not too shabby? Here it is. Not too shabby. Brandy, isn't that great? Not too shabby. Oh, yeah. Brandy, how are you? What's on your mind? What's on your heart? Come on, let's talk about Colorado. Right? I mean, most people love Colorado. That's the thing. A lot of my followers are people that they live in Texas or Missouri or wherever, Minnesota, and they love my Colorado content, my videos, my photography for my website, Colorado Guy. So, yeah. So anyway, if you have questions, let's talk about Westcliff. I'm all about Westcliff. It's my town. So, hey, Brandy, yeah, you need bumper stickers? I don't know if that's going to happen. By the way, I have a candle. I bought this candle at the Family Dollar. Wait. Here, I'm going to turn this. Got to lower the fan. Okay. I bought a candle at the Family Dollar just now, a half hour ago. And this is Luxe Linen. Luxe, Luxe Linen. Luxe Linen. So it sort of smells like hotel room bed sheets. Has a very clean, smells like a hotel room. It's very subtle. So it's kind of a powdery scent, like a sweet scent, like a hotel room. Luxe Linen. Oh yeah, right here, baby. There's that candle. Ooh. So also, I'm not sure if I want to. This is a salted caramel brownie candle. This is only $1 by Betty Crocker. I'm going to let the Luxe. I don't want to mix the Luxe Linen and the brownie, but maybe I should. Hey, Exploring. All right, Exploring. This is a Colorado Q&A. I'm here to answer questions about Colorado. All right. I worked at the Colorado Welcome Center. I get around the state. You know, I've been around, not everywhere, but I know the state well. So let's talk about Colorado. Come on, Brandy. Ha 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 ha. Everyone, Brandy. Okay. My favorite 14er. Oh, that's a good question. My favorite 14er. Mount Princeton and Mount Yale come to mind. They're all great. All 14ers are great. But Mount Princeton, for a long time, was like, because I lived in Buena Vista. And I was photographing that mountain so much, you know. So, but then Mount Yale too. Mount Yale's a really nice hike. Mount Yale's a great one. They're all great. All the 14ers are great though. So, yeah. Exploring, you like Tin Cup Pass? Last year, Dwight and I talked him into driving up Tin Cup Pass with his truck. And I got a bunch of videos. Let's see here. Tin Cup Pass. We had fun. That was a fun outing. Because we already did the Hermit Road trail. And that was the hardest ever. So Tin Cup wasn't as hard. It was bumpy. So anyway, let's see what I got here. 4-wheel drive road above here. Here's a piece.
Order our warm and toasty sandwiches.
Gotta let this commercial go by.
Only at Panera.
These commercials are annoying. All right, before I play this, come on. Okay. How fast can I name all the neighboring states of Colorado? I think I can do it pretty fast. There's Wyoming, Nebraska, Kansas, Oklahoma, New Mexico, and Utah. Technically, Arizona and Colorado are catty corner, so to speak. So I guess they officially touch at the four corners. Colorado's in the northeast. Arizona's in the southwest. So, but I named them. Those are all the neighboring states. Yeah, London Mountain near Fairplay is amazing in the fall. That's pretty neat. Yeah, lots of aspens. That's pretty cool. That's one thing about Colorado. We're not necessarily known as we're not like some of those northeastern states, New Hampshire, Vermont, or maybe in the Appalachian region, North Carolina, where they have lots of color. But we do have a few weeks where mostly the aspen tree turns bright yellow, mostly yellow, sometimes kind of an orange. And usually by mid-September, it kind of depends on the season, but usually from mid-September to early October, there's lots of color in the mountains. And it's pretty spectacular. So go visit the fall. Go visit Colorado. Just visit Colorado the last week of September and go into the mountains. So, all right, Brandy, come on back. By the way, here's the video I was going to show of driving up Tin Cup Pass here. We are on Tin Cup Pass Road, and now we're above Timberline. It got pretty. And this road is pretty darn bumpy. I'm trying to hold the camera still. Got mountains that way. Dwight's done a great job driving. There's Dwight. As usual. Here's the view in the back. Trying to hold the camera still. Pretty mountains that way. It's so pretty. Just go for yourself. And onward we go. So just go up Tin Cup Pass. You need clearance. You want 4-wheel drive and you want clearance. So, yeah, exploring. When are you coming to Westcliff? What are you going to do in Westcliff? Yeah, next weekend. That's pretty cool. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know. I think tomorrow I might be hiking. I might be going to Swissvale on Highway 50. There's a little mountain I want to hike up. And I want to make a kind of a mountain video showing the mountain. Oh, really? There's mines? There's mines to explore in Westcliff. Really? Wow. That's pretty cool. That's pretty neat. Hey, Samurai. Hey, Samurai. How are you? Not too shabby. Not too shabby. You know, on Twitter, Lawrence retweeted me. Lawrence, the Funhouse guy. I don't think he's with Funhouse anymore. But he, let's see here. He retweeted me, and then it got like hundreds or thousands of views and likes. But I just put the not too shabby plate on there. I said, I keep taking pictures of my personalized license plate. Not too shabby. Samurai, I'm great. I'm not too shabby. Yeah. Yeah, tomorrow I might go up. I think we'll see. I mean, I've been lazy. And even today, I wanted to hike a little hill in Saguache, Colorado. But because it was so gray, I got to Villa Grove and I turned around. I said, it's not even a hard mountain. But I don't want to get up there and then do a video where everything's gray. That would be disappointing. So I just turned around. Actually, I stopped by the Always Azul pottery place and looked at the stuff they got going on there. So anyway, how is everyone? Samurai, have you been to Colorado? Brandy, when was the last time you've been to Colorado? That's what I want to know. Your company is giving you 10 days to volunteer anywhere. Where could you volunteer in Colorado? I don't know. Volunteer? Westcliff is such a tiny town. I'm sure there's somewhere you could volunteer, but we're such a small town. Yeah, Samurai. You do need to take photos of the stars because Westcliff and Silvercliff, here, I'll show you. Westcliff and Silvercliff, these two little towns, we're officially a dark sky community. And here's what the sign says. Silvercliff is a dark sky community. Not too shabby. Exploring. Do you know of any volunteer work in Colorado? You could put Sam the King to work and make him work in forestry. It's not too shabby. Yeah. Sam the King. You could volunteer for exploring. There you go. You guys. Oh, you guys. I got my candle here, my Lux linen candle. All right, Phantom Ace asks, what's my favorite restaurant in Colorado? Any Mexican restaurant. Any Mexican restaurant. That's my favorite. All right, any Mexican. But then, all right, I can answer this broadly. Definitely on one level, any Mexican restaurant, period. 2, I like Willie's. I like Willie's in Silvercliff. My favorite local restaurant is Willie's. It's called the Silver Cliff Mountain Inn. Here, I'll show you. I'll give you a not too shabby of it. Let's see here. Willie's. Not too shabby. Here it is. It's Willie's Restaurant. Not too shabby. All right, so I'll say that. So Willie's, it's called the Silver Cliff Mountain Inn, but we locals call it Willie's because Willie's the owner and his wife Cheryl. But anyway, okay. And then 2, any Mexican restaurant. 3, I would have to say any place where there's a Panda Express or Chipotle. Those are my favorite restaurants in Colorado. Yeah. Oh, really, Samurai? Hey, Samurai, are you like, okay. Seriously, in West Cliff and Silver Cliff, there's these 2 tiny towns of about 500 people. We're mushed together, and we're essentially one town. And there's so few people and so little activity that light pollution is very low. And we were declared by some organization, we're a dark sky community. So we're promoting the dark sky tourism, that people come here to look at the dark sky and the stars and planets and all that kind of stuff. Isn't that pretty amazing? Yeah. Brandy, when was the last time you've been to Colorado? That's my question for you. When was the last time you were in Colorado, and where were you? Samurai, you ask a good question. Where did I come up with the idea of saying not too shabby? Well, I think I started saying not too shabby about 10, 12 years ago. And every once in a while, I would just say it, not too shabby. And then I remember, like on Facebook or Twitter, I kind of gave up Facebook now, but for a while there, I would post pictures of the mountains and I'd say, hey, that's not too shabby, or not a shabby view. People were noticing that I was saying it, not too shabby. So then the idea was born where I made a video. The very first video I made was of the Arkansas River in Salida, Colorado. And instead of just taking a picture like the way I usually do, you'll see what I did. I turned the camera. I made a video. And this is what I did. This is the Arkansas River. Isn't that lovely? Not too shabby. So that's the first not too shabby I ever made. All right, so that's how it all started. Now it's just not too shabby history. Oh, Brandy, you were in Golden last year. Oh, Brandy. That's right. I remember you went to was your son having health issues or something? Anyway, I hope he's okay, your son. So, Brandy, you got to come to West Cliff. Yeah, Samurai, that's the first. I did a whole, if you go on YouTube and type first not too shabby video, I have a behind the scenes 4 or 5 minute video where I tell the story of, I go back to the spot where I made the very first not too shabby video on the banks of the Arkansas River. And I tell the story, and it's a great story in my opinion. So, yeah. Tom, it's 106 in Las Vegas. Let's do a weather check. Let's just do a weather check because that's important here. Right now in West Cliff, Colorado, it's 54 degrees and it is raining. It's raining. 54 in West Cliff. What is it in Tucson, Arizona? It's sunny and 102 degrees. Holy cow. Imagine if that was a basketball game. 102-54, right there. 102-54. Holy cow! Look at this. In Gila Bend, Arizona, it's 108. 108. Oh my gosh. Right now it's only 54. And tonight, let's see. We're going to get down to 48. It's going to be 45 degrees at 3 a.m., 4 a.m., 5 a.m. It's going to be 45 degrees. Holy cow. I'm going to have to make a fire. I might do a fireside live stream, making a fire in June, Oh yeah. Hello to all 7 people watching. Feel free to ask more questions about Colorado. I can answer them. I can answer them, So, Sam the King, I guess I would say my house. Come to my house. Brandy, it's 79 and humid as heck there. Brandy, do you think you're going to live in Kansas forever? Like, do you think you're stuck there? Do you ever think maybe you'll be able to move? I'm wondering. I hope you can move. For over 20 years, I've tried to help people in Kansas move out of Kansas, move to Colorado. I've offered my counseling skills, like I can be a listening ear. I've offered money. I've made that clear. I've even offered to help people move, like physical moving, if they need that help, anything that they need to move out of Kansas. My friends know I've helped people move out of Kansas. I have. I've inspired lots of people. I've given counsel. So I'm here for you. If you live in Kansas right now and you're struggling and you feel hopeless, I'm here to say I want to help you move out. All right. But it's up to you, though. It's on you to take responsibility for your own life and to say, hey, I want to change. You can't just blame the government or make excuses or whatever, because you live in Kansas. If you're over 18, and you're an adult and you're not being kidnapped or something, like you have free will, I want to challenge you. You need to move out of Cal. I care. I care about you. Don't you want to live somewhere where there's better scenery? All right. That's my plea right there. Okay. All right, Brandy. All right. I'm sorry. The Tall Samurai. I grew up in New Jersey. I grew up in Essex County. I'm a Montclair State. Ooh, excuse me, I burped. I'm a Montclair State University graduate. So, Brandy, is there any way you can get out? Is there any way you can get out of Kansas? Brandy, you at least need to visit Colorado more often. Twice a year, you got to come out. You got to come out. Hey, Phantom Ace. Wow, you're from Italy? Wow, where are you in Italy? Oh, forget about Colorado. Let's talk about Italy. That's so amazing. Wow. Exploring the Bible Belt life. I'm not commenting on that. But yeah. I snicker at the term, the Bible Belt. I snicker at that term. I'm just going to leave it at that. But Brandy, come visit me. All right. I'm sorry I made fun of Kansas there, but come on, seriously. And I really have it. I've inspired and helped people move out of Kansas. I have. I mean, I'm serious about that. People need money. If people need counseling, someone to talk to, I'm willing to help you move furniture or whatever it takes. I'm willing to help. So, hey, Phantom Ace, are you in Nettuno? Nettuno, it's about an hour south of Rome. Nettuno. Is that how you say it? You're an hour away from Rome. Wow. By the way, thanks to everyone watching. Please click like. Please say hi. Ask a Colorado question. Give me your favorite Not Too Shabby. All right. I'll play it for you. This is a little weird because I'm drinking coffee from a Montana mug, and I got my University of Texas El Paso shirt on, but we're talking about Colorado, and I got my taco sign right there. Isn't that lovely, that taco sign? It's not too shabby, you know? So anyway, it's just a Saturday. It's a Saturday evening. Hey, bad Wi-Fi. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to my live stream. There's only 4 people watching. Ha, 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 ha. This is a bad line. I'm just hanging out. I should have gone hiking today. I was lazy. I got issues, man. I got issues. So right now in Yuma, it is 109 degrees. 109 in Yuma. And it's only 52 in Westcliff. Oh, you're north of Rome. Wow, Phantom Ace. Wow. That's pretty cool. Are you a native Italian? Like, what's your deal? Are you an Italian? You know? All right. A good question. What is life in Colorado like? It's probably not that much different than any other part of America in some respects, but Colorado, what's unique? What's special about Colorado? For the most part, with the exception of the eastern 25% of the state, maybe 30, a third. All right. You're in the mountains. Somewhere there's mountain scenery not too far away. Beautiful, gorgeous mountain scenery. Colorado, we're a western state. We're very mountain west or the interior west. We're definitely more of a dry state. All right. So we're drier. We got a lot of sunny days, but the elevation is high. So it's kind of cold. It's sort of like a dry cold. They always say, oh, it's not, but it's a dry hot, for Arizona. It's kind of a dry cold in Colorado. So anyway. Ha ha ha. Sam, take care of yourself, buddy. Yeah, no, we tend to be more health conscious. We do tend to be more health conscious in Colorado. People just exercise more. You know what I mean? We got more reason to go out there and hike, ride your bike, go here, be active. So, Phantom Ace, your dad immigrated to the U.S. from Italy. So you normally live in Illinois, but you're staying with your grandparents. Wow, that's pretty cool, Phantom. Wow, and you live in Illinois. Wow, that's so neat. Are you enjoying? Do you like Italy? You should make videos of Italian culture, and that would be pretty amazing. That would be so neat. So there you go. Good question there. Let me see. I don't have any. Let me just type in the word Italian. Italian, not too shabby. Oh, I was at an Italian restaurant in Trinidad, Colorado, where they have singing wait staff. They have waitresses and waiters that sing, and the manager, they all sing. Here it is.
It's a woman singing in an Italian restaurant. Not too shabby.
That's actually a cool place. I need to go back there. I need to go back to that. That was a neat. I need to go there again. I forgot the name of it, but there's a place where they're singing, and they sing more opera-ish type stuff or whatever. But anyway, an Italian restaurant. How about that, ladies and gentlemen? You should just make not too shabby videos for every pizza. Yeah. Here, look, I just typed in Italian not too shabby, and it shows all the pizza not too shabbies I've done, like this one.
It's a tombstone pizza in my freezer. Not too shabby.
Here's another.
It's a pizza with green chili. Not too shabby.
Yeah. Oh, wait. There's one with a hamburger. Yeah, hamburger topping.
It's a pizza with hamburger topping. Not too shabby.
Hey, Toka, hey, buddy. Yeah, the Twitch. I made a not too shabby for the your buddy's Twitch. I forgot his name. Hopefully he likes the videos, and he's got to pay me. It's not a lot of money, but I did that for him. So yeah. All right, sounds good. Yeah. He wanted me. What's his name? What's the guy's name? I forget. Here it is. His name's like. Let's see here. Shack Central. So he wanted me to make this not too shabby.
It's a new subscriber. Not too shabby.
Ha. So hopefully he likes it, and so yeah. Oh, so it's a different guy. Oh, Toka. All right. That's a different guy. Oh my gosh. Toka, I'm losing track. All the gamers. Because of Funhouse and Lawrence, I got all these gamer friends. Yeah. I also did a Twitch. He wanted me to, I'm focused on his Twitch here. I'll just show you what I sent him.
It's a new Twitch follower. Not too shabby.
There you go. Yeah. So there you go. When people ask me, will you make me a not too shabby? I'm like, sure, but you got to pay me. And, I'm not too expensive, but I'm not cheap either. So, Bad Wi-Fi asks, do I Google myself sometimes? Yes, I do. I used to do it more often when I was younger, and I had crazy stuff on my Colorado Guy website. I don't do it as much anymore because when I Google my name, I'm pretty boring now. It's not as exciting, but yeah, I have Googled my name. So, no, I'm not into, I don't know. We'll see. I don't want to get into Cameo, and I just do the not too shabbies for fun. I don't need another thing to visit, and I don't know. I don't know about the Cameo stuff, but I don't mean to be ornery about it either. Maybe I should. So, Toka, yes, my books are still on. I only have one book. I wrote a book about my first Bike Across America trip, Under a Triumphant Sky. So if you just look me up, Steve Garufi, or just type my name in Amazon. I'm the only Steve Garufi who's written a book, at least. And if you just type in Bike Across America, I haven't checked in about 6 months now, but for a long time, my book came out in 2014. For a bunch of years, my book was in the top 10. My bright red cover, Under a Triumphant Sky. So if you type Bike Across America, there's about 15 or 20 books people have written over the years. And I was usually in the top 5, top 8. And now I don't know where I am. I might be lower or whatever, but my ratings are reasonably okay. I don't even read the ratings anymore, but I was around a 4.5. And but go check it out. Oh, really? That's cool, Toka. That's cool. I appreciate it. And look, I did my best. Read the reviews. Read the you can actually read parts of the book. Read my summary on the back of the book. So you know what you're getting into. But I mean, I think it's an okay book. Some people like it, some people didn't. So, but I'm proud of it. Yeah, Toka, thank you. Thank you. I biked across America 3 times. 2008, 2011, 2017. And that book is the story of my first trip in 2008. And by the way, if Brandy is still here, Brandy's in my book because she was part of my trip when I was in Phoenix, Arizona. So, yeah, Toka, look, all I can say is, I don't know. I'm over my book. It's been 6 years since it came out. I promoted it like crazy for at least 2 to 3 years. Now I'm kind of over it, but if you do pick it up, I hope you enjoy it. It's not just yeah. You can buy it in Kindle version or a hard copy. And I did my best. Yeah, Brandy. Brandy, you were looking through? Brandy, you're in my book. Oh, Brandy, I know. I should write another. I know. It's just so much work writing a book. I just don't know. I don't know that I have. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah. Well, Toka, be sure to go on my main page and watch my behind the scenes, not too shabby videos. I've gotten behind the scenes. I have my official not too shabby playlist. I think I'm up to 2,267 videos. But then I have a second playlist, which is not too shabby history and background, something like that. I forget what it's called. Go watch those videos. And by the way, in my book, I'll tell you this. I wrote that book a little bit before the not too shabby stuff exploded. All right. But in the book, I use the word shabby once in the book to describe something that was shabby. So go find it. Life is not too shabby, and each page is just a different tip or inspiration. Oh, life is not too shabby. Ha ha ha. That'd be a good title for a book. Yeah. You better read, really. It's in there. I swear to you, it's in there. Upstairs, I got a bunch of copies of my book. I don't feel like going upstairs. But I know the word shabby is in there once. So good luck finding it. All right. So, by the way, let's do another weather check. Right now, it's 50 degrees and raining in Westcliff. In Tucson, Arizona, it's 102. It's 102 degrees in Tucson. Isn't that crazy? Oh my gosh. Holy cow. Brandy, take care of yourself. Brandy, thanks for coming by. I just want to text Arthur. Here, wait. Arthur, comma, I'm sorry I didn't have butter for you, period. However, you are welcome to enjoy my live stream, which is happening live right now, exclamation point. Hey, Lazman. Yes, I wrote one book. And I guess so that like it is correct to say I only wrote one book. Although for me writing any book was a big deal. So yeah, but I did write a book. So look, here, I'll share the link in the I don't feel like going upstairs, but I got a whole bunch of copies upstairs. Here we go. Here's the Amazon link to my book. Read the reviews, read excerpts on Amazon. You can flip through a bunch of pages. Read the reviews. I've got like 86 or 87 reviews. Most are positive, but there's a few that are negative. There are, I'm just going to say it, there's a few religious parts, but it's not too bad. I don't push my religion in an annoying way at all, I'm pretty sure. All right. But anyway, like there's a little bit, it's not too bad, but it's the story of my first Bike Across America trip in 2008. I tell the story. I started in San Diego and I finished at Jekyll Island, Georgia. And it's a story of was it 45 days? 6 weeks? 7 weeks? I forget, but it was a great trip. Corna, thank you. Corna, I really appreciate that. And all I can say is if you seriously thought it was a great book, write a review. Be honest, write a review. I don't read the reviews anymore on Amazon. I haven't read the reviews in about 3 or 4 years. So, yeah, but there's a link. You can get it in Kindle format or you can get a normal copy. So, yeah. Well, thank you, Corna. I appreciate that. Yeah, not too shabby. Here, I've done not too shabby videos of my book. Here, let me just show you. Book, not too shabby. Sudoku book, not too shabby. Jungle book, not too. Wait, let me just play this because that thumbnail.
It's a Sudoku book. Not too shabby.
There you go, a Sudoku book. Let me see here. Where's a copy of my book? Where is it? Book, not too shabby. Here, well, all right, 10 copies of my book. It's a red cover. Here it is.
It's 10 copies of my book. Not too shabby.
Toka, seriously, thank you. Seriously, I'm honored. I'm humbled. When you write a book, there's like inherent vulnerability. I share my heart in that book. It's almost like being naked or something where you're exposed. I've heard from artists, people who paint pictures, they make pottery or they do drawings or something. And it's like you put your art out there and it's like you give it to the world and then people look at it and they can love it. They can just look at it for a minute and then walk away. They can reject it and be like, I don't like that kind of art. You know what I mean? That kind of thing. Or you can work on a painting for weeks, months, whatever, a long time. Then you have an art show, and people just like look at your painting for like 2 seconds. And then they walk by or something. Anyway, so what's that? So like when I think about my book, it's sort of like I just have a lot of insecurity about my book. I do. I have insecurity. I think it's a good book. I know I had to be authentic. And there's a lot of good things in the book. I talk a lot about my fear, a lot about how that first trip in 2008, which is the Under a Triumphant Sky. I tell the story of my first trip. I was really scared. I didn't know what I was doing. I was younger. I was way younger. It was 2008. I was 36 when I biked across the country. So I talk a lot about the people I met and a lot of hardships and how I overcame, how I almost quit. And part of that authentic telling of the story is at least my religion came in. It just all I'm going to say is God I couldn't deny. I felt like God sort of showed up and helped me a couple of times. But anyway, I'm not one of those annoying, and believe me, I really mean that. I'm not an annoying proselytizer, or I'm not an evangelical anymore. I don't call myself an evangelical. But I believe in Jesus. Well, there's just you just got to be a little tolerant to the issue of religion, and that's all. It's not too bad. All right. But I think it's a great book, and all the people I met, and like even just biking across Texas, the winds, there's so many scary points that first bike trip. I don't even know how I did. I've Anyway, I'm rambling a little bit, but I think it's a great book. Then I get into the southern states, and I had all these problems and challenges. Yeah. Toka, thank you. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. And by the way, I don't know if I was telling you or the other person, I wrote that book like right before the Not Too Shabby craze began. And the word shabby is in the book one time. And I actually described something that was shabby. So if it would have been just like a year later, I would have had Not Too Shabby, mixed in the book a few times, but it's not in there. So anyway, the Not Too Shabby, you'll see. Toka, thank you. Corna, how is the hiking in Westcliff? It's okay. I've been, usually for my hikes, I drive like 30 minutes north. I've been hiking little hills in Cotopaxi, Texas Creek, up in Bighorn Sheep Canyon. There's a mountain in Saguache I want to hike. So in Westcliff, we've got the Sangre de Cristo Mountains. We do have that. But some of those hikes are like too long and I'm lazy. So I like hiking small mountains. But anyway, so that's my story right there. Yeah. What's the weirdest thing I found while hiking? That's a good question. The weirdest thing I've ever found. Weirdest thing. When I was much younger, I was hiking in Manitou Springs, 2000, 2001. And there's this like waterfall where it's so cold in the winter that it was just iced over. So it was like the waterfall had frozen and it was just one big vertical drop, and I was like, wow, a waterfall that's frozen. I remember seeing that for the first time. It was on the Intamin Trail, Manitou Springs, a little bit outside of town. And that was pretty cool. So I'm sure I've seen better things, but I'm having a hard time. Oh, I've seen like a big group of elk, and the elk were kind of like bellowing They were sort of wallowing or bellowing. Let's just see here. Elk kiss cactus. Let's see if I got that video. Come on. Come on, YouTube. Stupid YouTube. I do a video of elk. I'm sorry. I'm getting mad. I'm not too. It's a little bit of a love-hate relationship with YouTube. It's so dumb. Anyway, I saw a bunch of elk, and they have like all these sounds they make. And South Peak. Darn it. Anyway, I'm really annoyed. I'm not too happy with YouTube. I'm just going to leave it at that. Yeah. And Corna, trust me. First of all, lazy man, hopefully, I don't know. Like, that's a good question. What's the weirdest thing I've ever found while hiking? All right. Oh, here's even another crazy thing. And then, Corna, I'm going to answer you. I was once hiking on a road because the road was closed up towards Cottonwood Pass. I'm just hiking nonchalantly. I was like a quarter of a mile from my car. And there's a switchback. And like the road is kind of covered in snow. And it's like only for hikers and snowmobilers in the winter. And I go up. And then all of a sudden there's a car that's stuck in the snow. And it's two, like tourists from Michigan. And they saw me and they were like, thank God, help us. And there were these tourists. Their GPS, their map suggestion said to go over Cottonwood Pass. And it was like February. And they didn't even realize that. And they were just driving fast and hitting the snow. And then they got totally stuck in the snow. And they were there for a while trying to get out, shovel the snow out. So we walked back down to my car and I drove him back. So that was an interesting discovery. Corna, thank you. Yeah, by the way, it's natural to feel insecure about a book. I just want to say one thing that I'm very proud of my book. My book is much, much more than a daily journal, like sort of like a diary. I mean, I've kind of seen some books where these Bike Across America books, I haven't read, they weren't even that good enough to read the whole thing, but their book was very much like every chapter was like, we woke up, we had ham and eggs for breakfast, we biked 30 miles and we had a tailwind. And then we stayed in this town. And then it's like the next chapter is like, we woke up. We had sausage and eggs, for breakfast. We biked 35 miles. This time we had a headwind. Oh my gosh, it was hard, And then like the next chapter, we woke up. I didn't sleep that well. This time we had pancakes for breakfast. And then we biked 40 miles. And it's like, all right, wow, this is exciting. Anyway, and I'm exaggerating a little bit, but there are books like that where it's like, wow, this is just a boring diary. And I really was like, when I worked on this, I'm a very picky reader. I'm very picky. I have a hard time getting through a whole book. And there are many books where I read the first few chapters and then maybe I grow bored and I start skimming. Whatever. And so I really wrote my book with a watchful eye towards do not be boring. So anyway. Yeah. Hey, Tam. Corna, how's the green chili in Westcliff? Well, all right. I mean, we don't grow green chili in Westcliff. They grow it in Pueblo, out there in Pueblo, Colorado, and then all the way down in New Mexico. But yeah, there's a lot of like restaurants where they'll serve green chili, and the green chili is amazing as always. The green chili is incredible. There's a place called the Stage Stop. It's just this little, it's like an ice cream shop, coffee shop. They got a couple of breakfast sandwiches. You can get a breakfast bagel. and they'll put the green chili. They'll work the green chili into the egg, so you can get an egg and bacon and cheese bagel, and the green chili's in the egg, and it's wonderful. So green chili's not too shabby. Tam, do I go bowling at the bowling alley in Westcliff? I haven't in a while. That is a good idea because here's here.
Scoring 148 in a bowling game. Not too shabby.
That was my friend Bill who's bowling. I scored 148, so that's good for me. So, and here's the bowling alley.
It's the bowling alley in Westcliff. Not too shabby.
Yeah. There you go. Very nice. I'm still upset about. I want to find. There's an elk video on YouTube that I want to find here. I think it was elk. Are they mountain goats? I'm going to look it up as I'm doing this live stream. Hello to all 6 people watching. Please check in. Please click like. We can just talk about anything. I'm drinking from a Montana mug. I got this Lux linen.
This is Granite, Colorado. Not too shabby.
I don't even know what I hit, but I played a not too shabby. I got a Lux linen scented candle. It doesn't even smell like anything. That kind of has this hotel room scent. It smells like a hotel room. Sort of this powdery scented. Let me just light that again. So hold on. I just want to find this elk. I know I have videos of elk, don't I? Elk. Herd of elk squealing. All right, here, hold on. I'm going to play a video for you because this I found. I came across it when I was hiking. Herd of elk squealing. Here it is. Here's the video. There's a large herd of elk way out there. And here, I wonder how well you can hear this. Here. Listen to that. Isn't that something? They were like squealing. I don't know if they were scared. It's only a 15-second video. So, Corna, yes, I did talk to Charles this weekend. I did talk. When did I talked to him a few days ago. Yeah. How do you know Charles? Is it from the book? Yeah. It sounds like seagulls. I'll play that again. Here. They were elk. There's like 100, 200 elk way in the distance. Kind of on the other side of the valley. Here. Play it again. It was something. It was really something. So, how was Cotopaxi? Tam, Cotopaxi was great. I did a live stream. in Cotopaxi. Did you see the live stream? I went inside the, let's see here. There it is. I went inside the general store. I went to the bridge and showed the Arkansas River. I showed the mountains. I actually sat in my camping chair in front of my car. I was parked on the side of the highway, and I had the not too shabby like license plate right there behind me in front, so you could see the not too shabby plate. So yeah. Charles is your favorite character in the book? Charles! That was really beautiful. I went to go down to see Charles. Charles, he lives in Collierville. It's sort of a suburb. It's a nice suburb. He drove down to Mississippi, picked me up, and drove me back up to his home. I stayed a couple of nights, I think, 2 nights. We had a nice time, got some good rest. So, hey, Cameron. Hey, Ark. Yeah. Yeah, Tam. I'm doing all right. I made 2 not too shabbies today. I did one of Silver Cliff.
Silver Cliff is a dark sky community. Not too shabby!
And then I did one of my laundry here.
It's tropical scent laundry detergent. Not too shabby.
There you go. The laundry's right behind that curtain. So maybe I should make a third not too shabby, but I've run out of things in this house to do not too shabbies of. Like I've run, it's getting crazy here. So yeah, Tam, you've been watching my older not too shabbies. That's wonderful. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching them. Corn. Am I gonna have a green chili burrito for dinner? I had some spaghetti. And I'm going to just eat some canned peaches for tonight. That's about all I'm doing. Tam, is this... Wait, hold on. I'll show you. This was at the Family Dollar for only $2. It was only $2. This big thing of Home Line brand tropical scent laundry detergent for $2. This whole thing. So, I had to buy it. So, and I got it at the Family Dollar. By the way, if you don't know where the Family Dollar is in Silver Cliff, I'll tell you where that is. Here. Family Dollar. Not too shabby. Here's the Family Dollar.
It's the Family Dollar store. Not too shabby.
Hey, Solar. Hey, you're craving a taco? Is it because of my sign? Isn't that great? The taco sign. By the way, I always sit here for my live stream. I got the taco sign, and then I've got a free Wi-Fi sign right there. That says free Wi-Fi. So here, I'll show you that. Get a little closer. Free Wi-Fi. Oh, yeah. Very nice. And then the taco sign. Tacos. Oh, yeah, baby. I know. Also, I've got another one. Where's my burger sign? I need to get that back up. Here it is. All right, this one I need to get back somewhere in my house. I have a burger sign. Here, it says burgers. Wait. You know what? I'm glad you brought that up because I got to get this sign somewhere in my house. Burgers. Here's the burger sign. Burgers. Oh, yeah. Let's get it right here. Burgers. Oh, look at that. Burgers. Oh, I could go for a burger right now. Ha 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 ha. Solar. Hey, Bear Paws. Hey, Bear Paws. Bear Paws, I'm sipping coffee from a Montana mug. So I think are you from Montana? I think you live there, right? You got a house there or something. So how's everyone? Hey, Corna, thanks for watching on too. That's how pathetic I am. I have 8 people watching. Sometimes for a while there, I was like, I would open up another window in this laptop right here, and I would watch it silently. So there would be an extra person watching, me. But I don't do that anymore. I got to get this burgers. This was in my storage area. I got to get this up somewhere. This burger sign. I'm not sure where to put it, but I got to find a spot for it. Burgers. Maybe even up there. Up there. By the way, it's raining. I don't know if you can see outside. It's kind of rainy. You can see my metal cactuses out there, but it's very gray. It's very gray out there. So anyway, put it in my bathroom. That actually burgers. I gotta put it somewhere. I need to keep this burgers thing out somewhere. I gotta get it out here somewhere. So anyway, by the way, the theme here is like Colorado topics, but we're not really. It's all right. We're just hanging out. There have been some good questions about Colorado. So a green chili burger. It's like Las Vegas in my house. Yes, it is like Las Vegas. Yeah, burgers and tacos. Seriously, tacos. There's my tacos. I got to get it just like, ooh, yeah. Just like that. Tacos. You know what was funny for those of you that are kind of like, my sidekicks? Arthur knocked on my door about an hour ago during the live stream, and he asked if I had any extra butter because he's cooking or something, and I don't have butter. So, but then I was like, hey, Arthur, do you want to come in and say hi to my friends? He was like, no. So, because Arthur's more introverted. So, Tam, do I have any not too shabby food videos? Are you kidding me? I've got tons of them. Food, just type in food not too shabby. Food not too shabby. I'll just play a couple. Like here's one, breakfast in Arkansas, not too shabby.
It's breakfast in Arkansas. Not too shabby.
Just one more food. Here's one, a convenience store cheeseburger.
It's a convenience store cheeseburger. Not too shabby.
Hey, Chris. Chris, you got married 2 days ago and you snuck in a not too shabby in your wedding. How did you sneak in a not too shabby? How did you do that? That is so exciting. That is so cool. I want you to see the bird. It's like too bright. There we go. You can see the burgers. And then the sesame seed buns kind of flash a little bit there. How about that, ladies and gentlemen? Wow, that's so great, Chris. You had the minister say not too shabby. Wow. Corna, I do have a lot of friends, but I don't have a lot of friends in Westcliff. I've got some. I do know a lot of people in Westcliff. And, but I don't have a ton of buddies. So, but don't feel too bad for me. Have I ever made a not too shabby video and decided not to post it? Yes, actually that happens not a lot, but it does happen sometimes. Sometimes I'll make a not too shabby and then I'll get home and I'll be like, it's just, I'm trying too hard or, I don't like it. There's been a few times I've posted a not too shabby and I deleted it. Not too often, but just a few times where I was like, you know what? I just don't like this. And I booted it. I got rid of it, So yes, I have done that. Do I have shirts that say not too shabby? I do not. I probably won't make shirts. It's not my thing. I don't want to. I don't know. If I find someone that's like sort of wants to do the graphic design, I tried making them and it was just a pain in the neck dealing with like Cafe Press. I joined a couple other t-shirt sites. I think I joined Zazzle and it was too much of a pain. So probably not. It's a good question, though. Hello to all 9 people watching. I love all the questions. Seriously, you guys are asking good questions. So, Bear Paws, have I ever been to East Cliff? East West Cliff? South Cliff? Yeah, there's only a West Cliff. And the theory goes the town of Silver Cliff next door was the happening mining town that had I think they had up to 6, 7, 8,000 people. And then the mining ended, the silver crashed, and everybody moved away except for a few hundred people. And that's what's left of Silver Cliff. But then a few years after, 5 or 10 years, the railroad came through, and it came through west of Silver Cliff. So I think the people called it West Cliff based on Silver Cliff. That's got to be the most common theory. Anyway, I'm just talking about it's boring. How West Cliff got its town name. Yeah, I could use Fiverr to make a design. Cameron, that's a good idea. Just use marker. Just use marker. But see, Tam or Chris, all right, I'm sorry. I don't want to deal with Fiverr. I work enough. I don't want to deal with people on Fiverr or figuring out what's a good design. I need a graphic designer to just do the design. So anyway, I don't need t-shirts. I got enough money. I don't need to make money, or I don't know. I'm just a little ornery about that. So yes, Westcliff is the best. That's right. How far have I gone with Not Too Shabby? What do you mean, how far have I gone? Tantar, you want to read a book about me riding a northerly route across the country? Well, I do appreciate you sharing what you want. It's not going to happen. The chances of me doing a northerly route are pretty unlikely. And writing another book is, even more unlikely. So, but sorry, I don't mean to be. Yeah, I did. What do you mean, Tantar? I have plenty of money because I shop at the Family Dollar and I got that detergent for $2. Where is that detergent? Oh, it's right here. So it's holding up this. Here's the detergent. There's the detergent. It's holding up this burger sign right here. So I'm doing all right. I'm fortunate. Ha 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 ha. There's nothing really wrong with northern routes. I just don't know if I want to bike across America, going across North Dakota. Who wants to bike across the Midwest, Minnesota, Ohio, Wisconsin, whatever state, Wisconsin? Wasting my precious time biking in North Dakota. No scenery, no mountains, there's no hope. Sorry. If anyone's offended, I'm sorry. But if I ever go again, I don't know what to do. I've biked across America 3 times. I may not ever go again. That's just the way it is. Well, it is true. Mississippi. Mississippi was a rough state to bike through. Mississippi was rough. Arkansas was a little shabby for sure. Arkansas had its challenges. Oh, you guys, man. Oh, you guys. It's good, though. We're having a good live stream. Hey, Bear Paws. I was thinking, Bear Paws. All right. Here's the thing. Here's the thing with Louisiana John and his wife, Barb. I need to get over there. I'm getting a little tired. No, look, I love them so much. It's not even, I love them so stinking much. But I can honestly say, I only see them if I kind of invite myself over. I have to text them and sort of invite myself over. Or, I could go to Florence and find, and it's like, it's fine. They love me. I love them. But I always have to be the one to invite myself. And it gets tiring. So that's the issue. I want to get a Louisiana John video. The other thing, too, is I think I hyped him up too much, where now whenever I try to do a video with him, he's trying too hard. He's trying too hard to be. And when he's just his natural self with his twangy accent and his opinions, it's the greatest. So anyway, I got to go see Louisiana John. It was his wife's. I talked to his wife, Barb, more. Like Barb, like we text every once in a while more, John's a little more busy. Yeah, he will respond back to me but it's just not that anyway. Oh gosh, man. So anyway, I do need to go. Let me just play a Louisiana John video. Let's just do it. Let's find a good video here. I have the playlist on the front page here. Here's one. Here's what John thinks. It's a short one. It's only 11 seconds. This was like the first one that put him on the map. It's called Monroe, Louisiana. What John thinks of it.
John, what do you think about Monroe, Louisiana?
Flat, hot, humid, redneck, backwards, screwed up. Screwed up.
Oh, man. Isn't that the greatest? Oh, Barb. Let me just play another. Let's play another Louisiana John video. So many good Louisiana John videos. Here's one. Louisiana or Colorado? Which state is better? John gives his opinion. Right here. Sorry. Little commercial. Here we go.
John, how is Colorado better than Louisiana?
In every way that you can think of, I don't care what you ask. Is it better than the only thing that Louisiana is ahead of Colorado on is teen pregnancy and illiteracy. That's it. We're number one in those two areas. Other than that, we're number 50, 49, 47th, usually in a competition with Alabama, Mississippi, and maybe Arkansas. If they're having a bad day, might drop down into the gutter with those other three. Anything in Colorado. The weather's better. The people are more rational. There's less Ku Klux Klan. What else? Everything. The weather, mainly. The weather.
And the mountains.
And the mountains.
The scenery.
And the scenery. If you go to Louisiana, you get flat. Imagine Kansas with 2 inches of water on top of it. That's Louisiana.
Oh, man. Isn't that the greatest? That's so great. He's got one. He talks about his first marriage. Have you ever seen the one? Louisiana John talks about his first marriage. Where is it here? He called it, quote, 20 years in abject misery. Here it is, all right? And it came out of nowhere. I just asked a random question. All right? So this is about his first marriage. Is it commercial? Come on. Are we going?
John, what's the best advice anyone's ever given you?
I was standing in a church kitchen and I was about to make the biggest mistake of my life and get married at 18. And he laid his car keys and his Bank AmeriCard on the counter and suggested I get out of town. And he would go in that packed sanctuary and make my excuses for me. But that was the best advice I ever got. But needless to say, being an 18-year-old Klingon in heat, I didn't take the advice, but I remembered it later down the road. I sure did. So anyway, that was a good piece of advice my old man tried to give me, but I chose not to take it, and then lived the next 20 years in abject misery from not listening to his advice. Would have saved me a lot of trouble if I'd listened to the old man. Because as it turned out, 20 years later, he picked me up in Tampa, Florida, at the airport after I divorced and said, "Son, I hate to tell you I told you so, but I believe I told you so." He said, "But I'm proud of you. You hung in there. You fought a good fight and you tried."
Wow.
He said, "But I knew the girl was unhappy."
Anyway, so that's him talking about his first marriage. Yeah, he should have listened to his dad. He should have listened to his pop. His dad was like, "I'll get you out of this. Just get out of this church right now. I'll make excuses, you know." But he didn't. John didn't listen. But I met his son though. He's got a son from his first. And he's a good guy. Ha ha ha! Louisiana John. Ha ha ha! Do I still ride my bike a lot? Not really, Tantar. I do not. I do in little, occasionally. In the winter when I'm in Arizona, I ride some. Right now, I'm not riding that much. My bike is a little bit broken. It's not too much fun to ride, so that's that on biking. So, yeah. That's the way John is. So I gotta, here, wait. Let me text John's wife. Here, wait. I'm just going to text John's wife. But they're usually out on Saturday night. They do stuff, but. Barb, I wanted to say that we are talking about John's funny videos on my YouTube live stream right now, period. Check us out at the link above. Smiley face. Ha 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 ha. All right, so who is it now? Cameron? Who's still here? Cameron? There's 6 people watching. Bear Paws, Tantar. I ride my bike, but not as much anymore these days. I'm not into riding. My bike, it's partly the problem is my bike isn't fun to ride. So, Bear Paws, how have you been? You've missed a few live streams, but I did a great live stream a few days ago in Cotopaxi, Colorado. It was a lot of fun. So, Chris, are you still there? Chris, it's so cool you did the Not Too Shabby. So, for those of you who don't like or just sort of haven't been around, I got Not Too Shabby personalized license plates on my Subaru. So I got a Subaru, and I got new plates, personalized plates. So just having some fun. Oh yeah. So, did you see my Bishop Castle videos? Oh, wait. I want to show you something. I got my, here, wait. I'm going to show you something I made. I'm going to put this down. Bishop Castle. Here we go. I got to hang this up on my wall. Bishop Castle, I've been there a couple times recently. I've been there a whole bunch of times, but Bishop Castle, and I bought a bunch of pictures, and I did a live stream talking about it. And so I bought this like thing that holds, 7, 8 pictures, and I had 6 good ones. And like there's a picture of Jim Bishop with his wife. That was in 1967. His wife passed away a couple of years ago. And there's a good picture of the castle. See the castle there on the left. And that's a more recent picture of him. He's an older guy now. He's in his 70s. He's still, like, for the last 40 years, he's been building this castle all by himself, and it's kind of in the mountains. So go look up Bishop Castle in Colorado. So anyway, I got this little thing. I guess you can't really see it that well, but you can see there's a fire-breathing dragon. See the fire-breathing dragon on the castle? And he actually had a guy that was juggling pins on top of the on the dragon's head. I put that. Follow your dreams. Bishop Castle is definitely a place about following your dreams and being inspired and all that good stuff. So, all right, let me put this here. So anyway, I'm just talking. Not too exciting. Not too exciting. I do a not too shabby, but I don't even know. I'm telling you, I've done a not too shabby of almost, well, I could do the Montana mug, maybe. Montana mug? Let me see if I've done a not too shabby of my mug. Tantar, I met John I just met him. I met him in a coffee shop with his wife. Do you have to sign a waiver to go to the castle and climb the towers? No, you don't. There are just signs on Bishop Castle that say, this is private property. You know, like you agree. If you walk on my property, you agree to all the risk related to hurting yourself or whatever. And otherwise, no trespassing. That's all he has. His castle is not built to code. It is reasonably, like, it is sturdy. And if you're wise and smart, it's fine. But it's not built to code. And there's definitely some sketchy areas where, you know, I wouldn't bring an 8-year-old that's like hyperactive and has a tendency to be really impulsive and run places. That's not the kind of place you want to do that here. Or be drunk or suicidal and go to the castle because you can fall and, you know. So anyway, yeah. And go check it out. Seriously, Cameron, here. The website is bishopcastle.org. And my pictures I was just showing aren't really good, but he's kind of a crazy guy. He's a builder. He's a metal worker. He builds. And for over 45 years, he's been building this castle. I think he started in 1971 or 69. And I think he's 77 years old now. So, yeah, Cameron. Yeah, you know the deal. Yeah. Isn't that something? Here, I'll just show you the pictures of here's a good picture. Bishop Castle. You see the fire-breathing dragon? And it's like he's got a wood-burning stove near the bottom, and the smoke goes up and it comes out of the dragon's mouth. And that top tower is downright frightening. Man, you know, it'll test your fear of heights. I got up there. So, yeah. Cameron, where are you located? Here's the inside of the castle. And people have weddings there. This is pretty interesting. People have weddings. Here's a picture of Dwight. Dwight in the castle. For those of you who know Dwight. So there's Dwight. By the way, hold on. Let me get my my laptop battery is dying soon. So, all right, we're just going to keep the tacos. I only have 2 outlets. So the burger sign has to go. All right, there we go. So my laptop won't die. Pretty much, last man. Yes, he's built it all himself. Go check it out, bishopcastle.org. He's like this big visionary. You know, he works on it all the time. He's a little crazy. He is crazy, but in a good way. I don't know. I won't say in a bad way, but like I get it. if you want to do something really spectacular with your life, you know what I mean? You got to be a little crazy. You really do. Anyway, that Bishop Castle, it inspires my heart. It's fun. It's fun to visit. And then you're just like, wow. I always feel like, well, what's going to be my castle? What am I building? You know what I mean? If I can be, what's that, And I've done some, I don't know. I've done some things that are a little out of the ordinary. I've done some good things with my life. I've got a lot of peace, but there's always more. So, Tantar, that is correct. Homes are not too, it all depends on where you compare to. Compared to Denver, homes are cheaper for sure in Westcliff. Compared to the ritzy, expensive ski towns like Breckenridge, Crested Butte, even Salida, way cheaper in Westcliff. But, compared to Kansas or Nebraska, Westcliff is expensive. So, yeah. Lasman. Lasman, where are you located? I'm curious. Cameron, yeah, that's a good question. I wonder if he's had any close calls while working on it. I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know. So, it's a good question. So, here's a not too shabby I did of the castle. Let's see here. Let's see. Bishop Castle. Where are we here? I was just there. I was there last week. Here it is.
It's Bishop Castle. Not too shabby.
There you go.
It's a not too shabby license plate. Not too shabby.
Oh, Fort St. John. Lasman, you're in Fort St. John? Up there in British Columbia. I'm a mental health therapist. I do all my work online. I've had a bunch of Western Canadians all over British Columbia, way down by Vancouver, client in Prince Rupert. I did have one person in Fort St. John a few years ago, 2 or 3 years ago. And then a bunch in Alberta too. So I know where Fort St. John is. I'm not sure you would call it, you really would call it a wasteland? Yeah. Fort St. John. Yeah. I'm helping the Canadians. The Canadians help me too. But yeah. No, there's no question. Yeah. I love my job. And so my Canadians, they're good people. So I'm trying to be neighborly, trying to be like, hey, trying to represent my country well, because I've been clear. I've been like, I'm not even going to say anything more. So, but the British Columbians, yeah. So yeah, I do. So I always have a few Canadians that I'm working with, and yeah, it's kind of interesting. So yeah. By the way, right now, let's do another weather check. It's still kind of drizzling. It's 50 degrees. But then in Tucson, it's gone down to 100. Oh my gosh, man. Lasman, how did you find me? Yeah. Tantar, did you read my book? You read my Bike Across America book? That's pretty cool. Cameron, you're in Greensboro, North Carolina. That's pretty interesting. Greensboro. The only not too shabby I have in your region is this one. It's a South Carolina flag.
It's a South Carolina flag. Not too shabby.
Thank you, Tantar. I do appreciate it. I appreciate you reading my book. So maybe someday I'll write another book, okay? I mean, it's possible. I could write another book, but I don't know. We'll see, man. We'll see. It was hard work. So, yeah. You got another Canadian dude, a Canadian dude up in Fort St. John told you about my not too shabby. That's so great. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Yeah. I think I just have one or two Canada not too shabbies. Let's see. Canada. Here's a weird one. Canadian Buffalo Berry.
It's Canada Buffalo Berry. Not too shabby.
But that was in Colorado. And then, wait, I got here. Manitoba license plate.
Work has looked a bit different.
Here, right here.
It's a friendly Manitoba license plate. Not too shabby.
Are they friendly in Manitoba? Yeah, Tantar, I brought shabby back into the everyday lexicon. I don't know if I did, but that would be pretty amazing if I did. Wouldn't that? That would be pretty amazing. Yeah. So, I'm going to go for another 15 minutes, and then it's sunset time. Well, actually, I can go for it's raining, so I can go for 25 minutes, and then even then, if it's still raining like the way it is now, there's no need to. Yeah, really? You and your friends use it all the time now? That's so great. Last man, did you see my license plate? I have a personalized license plate, and I just got it over the weekend. Here it is. Not too shabby. I trust you saw that. There it is on my car. Not too shabby. Tanar, how do I decide whether to say it fast or slowly? I don't know. I kind of just do it randomly. So I try to just do it a different time. So that's about it. Yeah. You find yourself noticing things and you're like, hey, that's not too shabby. That's not too shabby. I'm sure there's plenty of things in Greensboro, North Carolina that are not too shabby. Oh, you guys. What are we going to do, man? What are we going to do? Oh, my gosh. Here's a candle. It's a Luxe Linen. I don't recommend this candle. It doesn't really have a nice... It's okay. See, I got this salted caramel candle. I'm gonna blow this one out. I'm gonna light the salted caramel brownie candle. This is nice. This is like, it smells like a brownie. Oh my gosh, so good. Woo. Oh yeah. By the way, if you have questions about Colorado, go ahead and ask, all right? I might change the title. of it or something. I don't even know what I'm going to title this, No, I like canned peaches. Actually, there's some fruits I'm allergic to. So sometimes I eat canned peaches or canned pears, because I can eat them and I'm not going to have an allergic reaction. So, But I've got bananas and yeah, I eat canned pineapples. So hey, by the way, did everyone see my can of pears? Actually, I did a can of peaches. Not too shabby. Let's see here. Can of peaches. Oh, I did the shaving cream, not too shabby. Here it is. Can of peaches, not too shabby.
It's a can of peaches. Not too shabby.
Ha ha ha. By the way, I'm going to go get my can of pears. I need to finish this up. Whew. Can of pears, sliced pears. Walmart brand. Has a cop pulled me over to comment on my license plates? No. I don't want to get pulled over for speeding, or I shouldn't. But no, I haven't been pulled over, or nobody's made a comment about it. So somebody said it looks like hubby, like N2 hubby. That if you don't know me, you might not realize that it means not too shabby. It might be like hubby. I don't know, something like that. Ha 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 ha. Lasman, did you grow up in Fort St. John? I'm curious, what do you do in Fort St. John? Have you lived there your whole life? Brand X fruit, yes. John! Hey, John! Louisiana John! Everyone, it's Barbara! Hey, Barbara! Everyone, John Clark in the chat section. It's Barb. It's John's wife, Barb, is in the chat section. Barb. Get out! You were born in Hungary, Lasman. You're interesting. You need to make videos of Fort St. John. Barb, come on, give us a scoop. Is it like an everyday thing that you listen to John go on a little opinionated rant with his Louisiana accent? Barb, fill us in. By the way, Barb, everyone, I have Barb is actually in some of my videos too. Actually, I have a not too shabby of a childhood picture of Barb. Right. This is what Barb was like as a child, right here. Okay.
It's a childhood picture of my friend Barb. Not too shabby.
Barb, you've been married to John for 30 years. It's been insane. You got to keep John in check. Right? A little bit. But seriously, Barb, I'm so glad you came by. I'm here in my kitchen. This is my little town home. I'm here in my kitchen. All right, there's my kitchen sink, and I've got my taco sign. You and John need to visit me in Westcliff sometime. If you want to stop by or something, call me. Or whatever. You can stop by, or you can even just use my bathroom. Or whatever, it's fine to just come by and use my bathroom. Yeah. Hey, Southpaw. Everyone, I have a not too shabby, though. Barb, you sent me a not too shabby. Here it is. Here's Barb. Barb, do you remember this? This was 2.5 years ago. Okay? In your boutique. It's Barb's Christmas tree. Here we go.
Now, Steve, you forgot about this. You have to admit that is not too shabby.
Do you remember that, Barb? You sent that to me. That's a great one. Barb, you've got a great Louisiana accent too, by the way. Right? You grew up in Louisiana too, right? Louisiana? Seriously, that's a fun one. I like when friends send me something that's kind of like a not too shabby. Here, I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna play it again.
Now, Steve, you forgot about this. You have to admit that is not too shabby.
So anyway, Barb, I just talk. All I do these live streams where I sit here and I play not too shabby videos on my phone, and I kind of promote Colorado, and I try to be funny and whatever. So we have a good time. So and usually I have like 5 or 7. Right now I got 7 people watching. So, but Barb, when can we meet up? We've got to meet up. I want to get John to do another video where he gives his opinion about something. All my friends, they love John. They love his videos with his opinions. Like, when can we meet up? Because I don't like... The problem is, I'm not coming to Florence that often, but I can make it if we agree on a time or something. So next week, what about Wednesday? What about when I'm free on Wednesday? Maybe Wednesday. Anyway, for everyone watching, I'm going to play. We got Barb in the live stream, and Barb is the married to John, Louisiana John. Let me just play one of John's great videos. So I know I made John. Here's one. All right. Let's see here. Here's one where he's talking. Here's one. He was talking about Neville High School. He was talking about the high school he went to.
Order our warm and toasty sandwiches for dinner tonight with delivery.
Yeah, maybe Wednesday we'll meet up. Okay. Come on.
What happened to you as a teenager?
What happened to me as a teenager?
Yeah, living in Louisiana.
My parents enrolled me in a LSU prep school called Neville High School. It was the stupidest place on the planet. It was nothing but football. I mean, they didn't give a shit about anything but football. That's all that counted. So since I didn't play football...
Were you a steady C student?
I was a steady not there on Friday student.
Really?
Yeah, I just skipped school on Friday. That was just the way it went. I just didn't go there on Friday because if I went on Friday, I'd go to a pep rally. A pep rally?
In northern Louisiana?
Are you kidding me? Go Tigers, go. Give me a break. Anyway, I wasn't about to go to a pep rally, so I just cut school all day because if you skip the pep rally and went back, they'd catch you, so you just don't go at all.
Oh.
That was the best way to be. High school was a real weird thing for me, Steve.
Louisiana John and Barb are the best. I met them. I think I got a picture when we first met. It was early 2018 because they were visiting Westcliff and they were in a coffee shop. We were both in a coffee shop. I don't even know. Barb, John just started talking to me, I think. Let's see here. I think I got a picture of John and Barb. Hold on. I'm scrolling. 2019. Here, it's probably right here. Where's Barb? Barb. John and Barb. 2019. No. We got to go a little bit more back. Yeah, I did meet him at a coffee shop. Wait. I got a picture of him. It's somewhere here. Darn it. I got pictures of I got a lot of pictures of a lot of people. So, Barb, if you go or something, I'm going to text you. Maybe Wednesday we can get together. because like I'm not good at organizing, and then I don't like just knocking. Like I don't like knocking on your door. I want to either organize a time. There's a picture of me and John, but I can't find it. Oh, wait, it's coming. Barb. Where's here it is. Here's a picture. Me, Barb, and John. That's when we met. February. It says February 1st, 2018. February 1st, 2018. You guys look exactly the same. So 2018, February 1st. Here, I'll send that to you. I'm going to send that to you, Barb. Let's see here, Barb. Yeah, they just sent you that picture. That's when we first met. Isn't that cool? So there you go. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Louisiana John and Barb. So we've had some fun. Wait, there's one more. One more not to. Where's. I'm trying to. All right, here's the Louisiana John playlist. And this one I actually cut. It's only 30 seconds long. I accidentally cut him off. But here. Barb, I don't have Messenger. Anymore. I'm not on Facebook. Wait, hold on.
Steve, listen to me, son.
Here's John.
Steve, listen to me, son. Do not ride your bicycle across North Louisiana. Ride it across South Louisiana. Don't ever do it in North Louisiana again. It's the twilight zone. It's the end of the world. You drove off the planet. Go down to Interstate 10 and go through Acadiana and visit the Cajuns. Don't be with the rednecks up in North Louisiana.
It's my friend John playing the harmonica. Not too shabby.
See, John's in and not too shabby.
It's my friend John playing the harmonica. Not too shabby.
So there you go. This is what I do on a Saturday night, Barb. I sit at home in my town of Westcliff and in my kitchen, and I talk to my YouTube subscribers. So anyway, hey, Barb, have you been to Bishop Castle? I'm guessing you probably have been there by now. Just knowing you and John, right? You've been there. I keep talking about Bishop Castle. I went a whole bunch of times 10 years ago, 15 years ago, but recently I haven't gone, and recently I've gone twice. And I know I need to go more often. Isn't that amazing? That castle. So anyway, Bishop Castle. I bounce around from topic to topic. So how is everyone? Bear Paws, are you still there? Wait a minute, Farmerville? Farmerville, Louisiana? So maybe you guys know each other. Barb, I had a cousin from Monroe, Louisiana, who was an awesome basketball player. And then, he died. Oh, he died too young. Oh my gosh. Where's Farmerville? I'm going to look that up. Farmerville? Yeah, John and Barb are northern Louisiana. They're from the north part of the state. Here's Farmerville, Louisiana, right there. Farmerville. Oh my gosh, that's like northwest of Monroe. Northeast of Ruston and northwest of Monroe. Oh my gosh. Oh, wow. Bear Paws. Chuck Redden. He was in. Wow. Wow. Wait, all right. I'm looking at my. Let me see here. Oh, hey, Barb. Everyone, Barb sent me a picture. New hat. Hey, that's a lovely hat. That's a lovely hat. Barb. It's got like turquoise. Barb. All right, I will. Let's talk about Wednesday. I'm serious. I'm going to show up. Hopefully we can do Wednesday. I'm going to go. I'm going to visit your booth. I'm going to make some not too shabbies. I want to see John. I don't have to spend, if John's busy, just let John know. I won't waste too much of his time, but I want to visit with him. And we got to, I want to make a video with him. So, so very nice, Barb. Everyone, Barb has a booth at a boutique called Treasures. There's a place called Treasures in Florence, Colorado. And Barb has a boutique, and you can buy, she's got all this like cool, it's sort of more for women's fashion, but it's very nice. Yeah. All right, I'll text you. I'll probably text you on Tuesday evening, so, and I might do a hike in the morning and then visit you in the afternoon. All right. So yeah, no, I got to see you. And I don't, yeah, Barb, everyone, Barb. All right. This wasn't Barb's, but inside the shop where Barb has her booth, there was that spooky clown doll. And I made a not too shabby about it, right? Let's see. Where is it here? Here's the not too shabby.
It's a clown doll. Not too shabby.
Yeah. All right. Sounds good. No, Tantar, John and Barb are in Colorado. They live in my area. They're from Louisiana, but they moved to Colorado. So very nice. Yeah. You guys. Here, here's the not too shabby. It's just a random. I visited this railroad area.
It's Cedarwood, Colorado. Not too shabby.
Oh yeah. There you go. Oh man. What are you gonna do? So good stuff, man. All right, I think pretty soon I'm gonna call it a night. I've gone for 2 hours and 8 minutes. All right. I got my salted caramel candle going. All right. We talked about Colorado topics. All right. And my taco sign and my burger sign, which is on the floor now. And Barb, I'm so glad you came in. Barb. Let me just finish with I love the Barb not too shabby. Barb not too shabby. First of all, all right, here I'm going to play a few videos.
It's a childhood picture of my friend Barb. Not too shabby.
Yeah. All right, and then one more. Barb, because Barb used to work at a boutique, and like I was in the blue section. They're like, here's Barb's boutique. See Barb? There's Barb all happy. Let's see here. Wait, I'm not going to play that one. Let's see here.
Work has looked a bit different since COVID.
All right, we don't want to just play this.
COVID vaccine. It was worth it if it means he can focus on doing his
Come
job.
on, this is annoying.
About getting sick.
Commercial.
He's powering the comeback. You can power the comeback too.
Let me see what this video is.
You.
I got this. My connection.
All right, this is Barb's shop.
No, it's not.
This is the blue clothing section, Barb.
It's not my store.
Well, you run this. You work here.
She works there, but I call it her shop.
So talk about the blue clothing.
This is the blue palette.
Yeah.
teal, blue stretchy, one size fits,
That looks so nice.
sleeveless.
Ooh,
We
I like
had-
the turquoise. That's a nice turquoise.
Isn't that pretty?
That's nice.
Repurposed little scarf there.
There you go. That's pretty nice.
Yeah. And this is pretty. This is pretty. Look at this.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
Hey, look at this owl. This is
Oh, he's so cute.
It's-
It's only $19.95. A long chain.
1995.
Woo woo! Oh, that's
Look at this
pretty.
owl, though.
Look at that.
I should do a not too shabby. I should do a not too shabby with the owl. So.
All right, Barb. I'm gonna close with one thing. I'm definitely a guy. I'm not into boutique stuff, but like, there's a lot of pretty stuff in these boutiques, and definitely you've got nice stuff in your little booth. So, all right, but all right, I'm gonna go. Barb, I'll text you probably Tuesday night, maybe Wednesday morning, but maybe Wednesday. Thank you to everyone else. All right, make it a good evening. Thanks for watching. I'm signing off from my kitchen here. All right. And really, thanks for watching. This has been a fun live stream. I've just talked. I don't even know. We talked about Colorado or whatever. All right. So take care. Make it a good night. And you're not too shabby. All right. Bye, everyone. So long. Bye.